Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're celebrating one of Japan's most innovative and technically accomplished watch manufacturers, Citizen. Founded in 1918 and named with the aspiration of creating a watch for citizens of the world, Citizen has spent over a century pushing the boundaries of what a watch can do. They invented EcoDrive light-powered technology, launched the world's first GPS satellite-synchronized analog watch, and continue to produce movements, cases, and bracelets entirely in-house across their Japanese facilities. From professional dive instruments to GPS-synchronized aviation masterpieces, today's list showcases the full, remarkable breadth of what Citizen does best. Let's count them down. Number 10. Citizen Attesa CC4016-67E EcoDrive GPS Satellite. The Citizen Attesa CC4016-67E EcoDrive GPS Satellite closes our list as Citizen's most technologically sophisticated and visually refined achievement, a watch that sits at the apex of what the brand's extraordinary engineering capability can produce. The Attesa GPS Satellite connects directly to GPS satellite signals to synchronize the time and time zone automatically, anywhere on Earth, regardless of the availability of radio time signals, a capability that makes it the most globally accurate analog watch Citizen has ever built. EcoDrive solar charging powers the GPS receiver and all watch functions from light alone, meaning this watch is simultaneously the most technically advanced and the most self-sufficient on this entire list. The Attesa's aesthetic is a world apart from the Promaster tool watches, slim, sophisticated, and refined to a degree that allows it to function as a proper dress watch despite carrying technology of extraordinary complexity beneath the dial. The titanium case is feather-light, the finishing meticulous, and the overall impression one of quiet, assured luxury. The Attesa CC4016-67E is the watch that proves Citizen belongs in every conversation about the world's finest watchmakers, not just as a value brand, but as a genuine innovator at the frontier of what is technically possible. The Citizen Attesa CC4016-67E EcoDrive GPS Satellite retails for approximately $1,200 $600 USDCI. Number 9. Citizen EcoDrive BY0100 521H Chrono Time AT. The Citizen BY0100 51H EcoDrive. Chrono Time AT is a technical tour de force, a watch that combines three of watchmaking's most demanding functions into a single solar-powered package with a completeness and reliability that reflects decades of Citizen engineering leadership. The Chronograph function measures elapsed time with the precision expected of a professional sports timing instrument. The atomic timekeeping, the AT designation, receives radio signals from global atomic clock transmitters to automatically correct the displayed time to within a fraction of a second of universal coordinated time. And EcoDrive solar charging powers both functions indefinitely from any available light source, natural or artificial. The sheer engineering density packed beneath that dial, all working in precise harmony without ever requiring a battery change or manual time correction, is genuinely impressive. The bold, information-layered dial communicates the watch's serious technical brief clearly, and the robust case construction backs up that seriousness with physical durability. The BY0151H is the Citizen for the person who wants technical maximum from their wrist with minimum intervention in return. The Citizen BY0100 51H Chrono Time AT retails for approximately $500-650 USD. Number 8. Citizen NB031 53L Grand Touring Analog. The Citizen NB031 53L Grand Touring is a watch of sweeping automotive-inspired elegance, a dress sport piece that draws from the visual language of Grand Touring cars to produce something genuinely distinguished and immediately compelling on the wrist. The dial design has a warmth and dynamism to it, sunburst finishing, bold yet refined handset, and a color palette that evokes the interior appointments of a beautifully appointed GT car in the best possible way. The automatic movement inside delivers the satisfaction of a mechanical heart without the complexity of a solar charging system, appropriate for a watch whose character is more about refined pleasure than technical instrument capability. The case proportions are well judged for the grand touring brief, large enough to carry the dial design with authority, shaped with a fluidity that suits the automotive inspiration. On a leather strap, the NB1031 53L is one of the most handsome watches Citizen currently produces, a reminder that the brand's creative range extends well beyond solar dive watches and atomic pilot's instruments into something considerably more romantic. The Citizen NB23153L Grand Touring Analog retails for approximately $300–400 USD. Number 7. Citizen AV007103A Promaster Tsuno Chronograph Racer. The Citizen AV007103A Promaster Tsuno Chronograph Racer is the most viscerally exciting watch on today's list. A piece that reaches back to the golden age of motorsport timing instruments and pulls forward a design aesthetic of such energy and confidence that it stops conversations the moment it hits the light. The Tsuno, meaning horned in Japanese, chronograph case shape features distinctive protruding lugs that frame the crown and pushers with an architectural boldness borrowed directly from the high-octane world of 1960s and 1970s racing chronographs. The bold tachymeter scale, the high-contrast dial layout, and the overall sense of kinetic energy make this a watch that communicates speed even standing still. EcoDrive solar charging ensures the chronograph is always ready, and the robust case construction is built to the Promaster standard of genuine tool watch durability. The Tsuno Racer is Citizen's most characterful and design-forward watch, proof that Japanese precision engineering and Italian-inspired design passion are not mutually exclusive. The Citizen AV007103 Promaster Tsuno Chronograph Racer retails for approximately $550–700 USD. Number 6. Citizen JY805108E EcoDrive. Skyhawk, the Citizen JY805108E EcoDrive. Skyhawk is a watch built for pilots and aviation enthusiasts who demand absolute precision across every time zone on Earth, and it delivers that demand with the completeness and reliability that Citizen's 4 decades of radio-controlled timekeeping experience has made possible. The Skyhawk receives time signal transmissions from atomic clock stations across multiple continents, automatically synchronizing to the correct time in any supported time zone without any manual adjustment from the wearer. World time across all global time zones, dual time zone display, a count-up and countdown timer, alarm functions, and EcoDrive solar charging that powers every function from any light source. The Skyhawk is a comprehensively equipped aviation instrument that has earned its place in cockpits and on the wrists of serious pilots worldwide. The bold, information-rich dial communicates the watch's serious purpose at a glance, and the robust stainless steel case is built to the standards that professional aviation use demands. The Skyhawk is Citizen's professional pilot's watch, and it has the credentials to prove it. The Citizen JY805108E EcoDrive. Skyhawk retails for approximately $450–600 USD. Number 5. Citizen BZ7005-74E EcoDrive Riiiver. The Citizen BZ7005-74E EcoDrive. Riiiver is the most technologically forward-looking watch on this entire list. A smartwatch-adjacent connected timepiece that uses Citizen's proprietary Riiiver platform to bridge the analog watch experience with the connected digital world in a way that preserves what is best about wearing a proper watch. Riiiver is Citizen's open platform that allows users to download functions and customize watch behavior through a smartphone app, setting custom timers, alerts, and third-party service integrations directly onto an analog EcoDrive watch without converting it into a touchscreen device. The result is a watch that looks, feels, and wears like a traditional Citizen, solar-powered, beautifully finished, with proper watch proportions, while carrying a layer of digital connectivity that adapts to individual needs rather than prescribing a generic smartwatch experience. EcoDrive solar charging keeps every function running indefinitely. The Riiiver represents Citizen's thoughtful, distinctly Japanese answer to the question of how traditional watchmaking can participate in a connected world without abandoning its identity. The Citizen BZ7005-74E EcoDrive. Riiiver retails for approximately $350–450 USD. Number 4. Citizen AP1050-56A Classic Quartz. White dial, the Citizen AP1050-56. Classic Quartz is elegance distilled to its essential components. A watch of such composed, understated refinement that it functions as the perfect counterpoint to the technical heavyweights surrounding it on this list. The white dial is a study in restraint. Clean baton indices, slim hands in a warm tone, and a dial surface that catches light with quiet sophistication rather than demanding attention. Citizen's quartz caliber inside delivers the accuracy and reliability that has made the brand one of the world's most trusted names in precision timekeeping. And the classic round case in polished stainless steel is proportioned with a care that makes it appropriate for every context from business formal to relaxed weekend wear. The AP1050-56A is the citizen for the person who values the timeless over the fashionable, who understands that a beautiful watch dial and a well-proportioned case have been the formula for great watch design for a century and remain so today. Sometimes the most compelling choice is the one that simply gets everything classically right. The Citizen AP1050-56A Classic Quartz White Dial retails for approximately $150–200 USD. Number 3. Citizen Series 8 NB6210-81E. The Citizen Series 8 NB6210-81E is Citizen's most ambitious and refined mechanical watch, a collection whose name honors the year of Citizen's founding, 1918, and whose execution honors that heritage with complete seriousness. The Series 8 represents Citizen's highest expression of traditional mechanical watchmaking, pairing sophisticated integrated bracelet design with the NH8000 series automatic caliber, beating at 28,800 vibrations per hour for a beautifully smooth sweeping seconds hand and a 40-hour power reserve. The NB6010-81E's dial and bracelet finishing reflects a level of care and detail that places it in genuine competition with Swiss sport watches at significantly higher price points, alternating satin and polished surfaces, articulated bracelet links, and a dial depth and color that rewards close inspection. What makes the Series 8 remarkable is that Citizen, a company best known for solar and atomic technology, has produced a purely mechanical watch of this refinement and ambition. It is a statement of confidence from a manufacturer that knows exactly what it is capable of. The Citizen Series 8 NB6210-81E retails for approximately $500–650 USD. Number 2. Citizen CA0719-53E EcoDrive. Promaster Chrono Diver Black, the Citizen. CA0719-53E EcoDrive. Promaster Chrono Diver is the watch for the person who refuses to choose between stopwatch capability and serious dive watch credentials, and thankfully, Citizen refuses to make them. Combining a fully functioning chronograph with 200-meter water resistance and EcoDrive solar charging, the CA0719-53E achieves a technically demanding combination that many manufacturers treat as mutually exclusive at this price point. The all-black execution is relentlessly purposeful. Blackened case, black dial, dark subdials, creating a visual cohesion and tactical aesthetic that makes this one of the most visually commanding watches in the Promaster lineup. The chronograph pushers are sealed against water ingress, maintaining the dive watch water resistance rating without compromise to the stopwatch function. EcoDrive solar charging keeps every function powered indefinitely from any light source, and the overall build quality reflects Citizen's complete in-house manufacturing capability. For the diver who needs time elapsed as well as time of day and wants both powered by the sun, the CA0719-53E is the definitive answer. The Citizen CA0719-53E EcoDrive. Promaster Chrono Diver retails for approximately $400–500 USDA. Number 1. Citizen BN0191-55L EcoDrive Promaster Diver. The Citizen BN0191-55L EcoDrive Promaster Diver opens our list at the top position as the purest, most focused expression of what Citizen does better than almost anyone: a professional dive watch, powered indefinitely by light, built to ISO Professional Dive Watch certification standards, and priced with the generosity that only a manufacturer of Citizen's scale can offer. The BN0191-55L brings a fresh, bold colorway to the Promaster Diver formula, a watch that makes no compromises on water resistance, bezel precision, or lume performance, while wrapping all of that capability in a dial design that is genuinely striking rather than merely functional. EcoDrive solar technology means the case never needs to be opened for a battery service, a benefit that is not merely convenient but structurally important for a dive watch, since every case opening is a potential compromise to water resistance integrity. At 200 meters of water resistance with a screw-down crown and ISO certification, the BN0191-55L is a watch you can trust beneath the surface as completely as you trust it on dry land. This is the Citizen that best represents everything the brand stands for. The Citizen BN0191-55L EcoDrive Promaster Diver retails for approximately $350–450 USD.